The topic for today is about implementation of the learning delivery modalities. These training activities as well as the other activities according to DepEd. A. Improve the adapted by the readiness of teachers and school leaders for the implementation and management of learning delivery modalities consistent with policy and COVID-19 response framework from the government. B. Provide guidance to schools in making informed decisions related to the implementation of different learning delivery modalities appropriate to the context. 3. The capacity building program will have 3 courses for each group of target participants. A. Course 1, Learning Delivery Modalities or the LDM. B. Course 2, Learning Well-being and Welfare. C. Course 3, Personal Welfare. Course 1, Learning Delivery Modalities will be implemented first as part of the preparation for the opening of the school year September already done, while Course 2, Learning Well-being, Welfare, and Course 3, Personal Welfare implementation schedule will be announced in separate issuance. 5. Course 1, Learning Delivery Modalities have 2 main streams: Learning Delivery, Modality Implementation and Management Stream, LDM1 course, and the Learning Delivery Modalities under Pedagogy Stream, LDM2 course. The main delivery of these LDM courses will be guided independent study through self-learning modules to be available electronic, offline, online, printed versions. To support the training delivery modality, the Learning Action Cells or LAC will be used as platform where participants can engage in co-learning with others with the regional technical assistant providers or the RTAP coach. 5 training delivery methods used in your LD or learning and delivery programs. L&D professionals often evaluate delivery method based on the organization's overall learning objectives. Most use multiple delivery method because a single modality can do everything well. So how can you choose the training delivery method that suits your needs? Let's consider some of the top options available today. 1. It is applicable for the higher learning. One is structured training. Instructor-led training or classroom training is the most traditional form of training best leveraged for creating an overall understanding of the training topic according to the training industry. Research ILT is the training modality most preferred by learners. Almost 55% of learners reporting a preference for this method. ILT is most effective when you need to provide a large group of learners with relative small amount of information in short period, with the only value add being the credibility of the instruction and his training skills. Another key advantage of ILT is obvious interactivity as learners can ask questions and receive instant response. So number 2 is virtual classrooms. Virtual classroom enable organization to deliver training in the form of text, when used through video, documents in real time, like us what we're doing today. They can deliver training from everywhere, and learners can attend the session from wherever they are located, saving organization valuable time and money on logistic revenues. The e-learning, we have internet connection. So with this, e-learning is one of the most popular form of training delivery available today. Research suggests the global e-learning market is set to reach about 300 billion value by 2025, and 77% of US-based organizations use e-learning. These online learning programs use mix of text, audio, and video discussion forums and or interactive assessment. Number 4, mobile learning. According towards maturity, 64% of learners say that using a mobile device to access training context is essential, very useful, and 89% of smartphone users download apps for learning or productivity. Another number 5, blended learning organization can leverage a combination of all approaches, ensuring that every learner retains information. A blended learning approach is a perfect for organization with diverse training requirements and a complex learning objective. According to DepEd learning delivery modalities for school year 2020 to 2021. The delivery modalities that school can adopt may be one or combination of the following depending on the COVID-19 restriction and the particular context of the learner in a school or locality. Like us, we want face-to-face traditional. This refers to learning delivery modality where the students and teachers are both physically present in the classroom, and these are opportunities to active engagement, immediate feedback, and social-emotional development of learners. Any face-to-face learning delivery must have proper risk assessment and must adhere to the health protocols in place. Potential learning spaces in the community near the school may be explored to add spaces for the conduct of classes with appropriate social distancing. Modified shifting classes. In shifting classes, like we have last time, teaching is directly focused on concept with corresponding activities. Supplemental activities and assessments shall be done brought by learners when shifted at home. Shifting classes with dyadic teaching. This is a teaching strategy for. In this case, there would be 2 teachers inside. The class for learning are the number of learners they would handle should be a total number of learners they handle in a normal days. During dyadic teaching, teachers had to go through a series of individual activities after teaching the learning competencies to be facilitated, monitored by 2 teachers. ESM focused teaching. This is for junior high school. In this approach, English, science, mathematics shall be taught in school. Other learning areas shall be using the modular home-based approach. We have RSM, focused teaching in elementary. In this approach, only reading, English, science, and mathematics shall be taught in school. Another core specialized focus teaching for senior high school. In this approach, only core and specialized subjects shall be taught in school. Applied subjects shall be using home-based, life skill, or modular approach. Distance learning, this refers to a learning delivery modality where learning takes place between the teacher and the learner who are geographically remote from each other during instruction. This modality has 3 types: modular distance learning, online distance learning, and TV radio-based instruction. Modular distance learning involves individualized instruction that allow learners to use self-learning modules like us in print or digital format or electronic copy, whichever applicable in the context of learner, and the other learning resources like learners' materials, textbook, activity sheets, study guides, and other study materials. Learner access electronic copies of learning on a computer, tablet, personal computer, or smartphone. CD, DVDs, USB storage, and computer-based applications can all be used to deliver e-learning materials, including offline e-books. On distance learning internet while they are geographically remote from each other during instruction. The use of virtual or e-Google Classroom. The use of web enhanced learning activities, free access to open educational resources, access to LR portals, and access to DepEd Commons. And then we have homeschooling. It has alternative delivery mode that in the end that aims to provide learners with equal access to quality basic education through a home-based environment to be facilitated by qualified parents, guardians, or tutors who have undergo relevant training. Okay, that's all that we have. We have different modalities and good morning.